This video is calling out the chairman of Henshaw local government area, Rasheedat Adu. You came here this morning. You came to rile the people from your local government against me. I don't know what I did to you, maybe because I told you of the last time. You came here, you were issuing instructions to you. Maybe you thought I don't hear Yoruba. And one of them said they will slap me. Then one gentleman in Afro with glasses came later and started pointing at me. So you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be so ashamed of yourself. I'm calling you out, Rasheedat Adu. You should be very, very ashamed of yourself. And this is a note to you. You don't even know anything. This country, this Lagos, belongs to everybody. It doesn't matter that the local government is down the road from here. You come here and you rile people, and your people are shouting slogans here in this place. Take note. Take note. I thought your brain was sharper than that. I thought you... This video is calling out the chairman of Henshaw local government area, Rasheedat Adu. You came here this morning. You came to rile the people from your local government against me. I don't know what I did to you, maybe because I told you of the last time. You came here, you were issuing instructions to you. Maybe you thought I don't hear Yoruba. And one of them said they will slap me. Then one gentleman in Afro with glasses came later and started pointing at me. So you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be so ashamed of yourself. I'm calling you out, Rasheedat Adu. You should be very, very ashamed of yourself. And this is a note to you. You don't even know anything. This country, this Lagos, belongs to everybody. It doesn't matter that the local government is down the road from here. You come here and you rile people, and your people are shouting slogans here in this place. Take note. Take note. I thought your...
Sorry, we are back. The thing just went off. I don't know what happened. It just went off. So, and I think it was flagged because I can't find the video again. Do you understand? I can't find the video again. So, I guess it was flagged. Yes. Ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá tẹ́ wà níbí báyìí, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Èkó. Tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Èkó pàtàkì ni ẹ́, tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Èkó gangan, jọ̀ọ́ mi pè gbogbo wa. Time for us to stand up as one. Kate Henshaw has always been somebody I really respect, love, and appreciate, because she is a strong woman that will come out and, you know, oppose anything that's evil. Do you understand? So for Kate Henshaw to make such a careless statement saying Lagos does not belong to anybody, that is why I am here this morning. And that, apart from her own, apart from Kate Henshaw's own, we have seen that this election is not free, is not fair, is not what we want for Lagos State. And that is why, because nobody has right to stop anybody from voting. It is their right. It is their civil right to come out and vote. Àwọn náà ní ìbò. Gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni bá ṣe máa ń kọrin lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bí ṣe kọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Wọ́n ní ọmọ Èkó ará Èkó ò káríre mú wálé. Àjọṣe wa má bàjẹ́ o àjọṣe wa má bàjẹ́ o ha. When Oluomo came out 2 days ago to yarn his own rubbish about calling Yashinedu don't come and vote. Yashinedu, if you know you are Yashinedu, don't come and vote. I am one of those that condemned him. Condemned that statement of his, that he has no right, no legal right, no right at all to come out and say a thing of such. Because ojú tì mí, ojú tì ara lé mi, ojú tì mí, mi gangan lójú tì. Tí Olúọmọ bá lè gbé ẹnu ẹ̀ gbọ̀ngbọ̀n, because a ti mọ̀ pé, of course, talk là ń pè gbogbo wọn. Tí wọ́n bá lè jáde, come máa sọ bí ẹni tó máa vote àti ẹni tí ò ní vote. Who are you to tell somebody not to come and vote? Who are you? I condemn Oluomo. If we Yorubas can condemn Oluomo, who are we not to condemn Kate Henshaw? What she said in that polling vote was totally wrong, uncalled for, very careless. Do not forget, Gbadebo was Vevo. He's from Lagos State. His father is a bona fide Lagosian. Was Vevo. Their land is the land they built the Lagos Island local government. Kinisi Lagos Island. Ilé wọn ni wọ́n kọ́ City Hall. City Hall. Ilé àwọn Vevo ibẹ̀ ló kọ́ sí votes. So he is a Lagosian by birth from his father. His mother is an Igbo. And this has been the problem with the young guy. The guy studied in Lagos State, went to study in the UK, came here to study in UK, studied in America. I don't think that guy ever lived in the East. So that is my own on River's own. We have an incumbent governor. Do you understand? Who has done his own best too. You have Funke Akindele and our partner, Gendo, who are Lagosians too. We don't, I'm not campaigning for anybody. It's just careless statement from anyone that you think you still have time. You guys are out there. Go and vote your conscience. Vote right. Don't be deceived by anybody. Be safe out there. If you feel the atmosphere is not conducive enough, please go home. It's not do or die. But try as much as possible to come out. But for Henshaw to make this kind of a statement, it is wrong. This is the same statement they are holding on to for Vivo, for Gbadebo, by some of you Igbos coming out to say this rubbish that Lagos does not belong to anybody. So Gbadebo is our own son. Omo Ekoni. Ni campus, thank you. Omo Ekoni Gbadebo is our son, is not your son. He is not Igbo, if that is what you want to know. He is a Lagosian. And even Igbo, Yoruba, whatever, we are too crazy about, tribe in Nigeria. Like I said, Gbadebo did not study in Nigeria. All these things that you people put in your mind that, if he becomes the governor, he's going to favor Lagosians, he's going to favor Igbosians. Their own thinking is quite different. You are saying he cannot speak Yoruba. My children cannot speak Yoruba. And they are more Nigeria. Just like so many of you that you live in Nigeria, that your children cannot even pronounce one word in Yoruba. Because I will just condemn her heart. Even if you are being, attacked there. Like she said, people are attacking people and all that. I've seen Chioma too coming out. All these actresses, our artists, they are coming out to say they are being attacked and all that. Election has always been like that. Everywhere. If you go to the east, west, south, everywhere, election has always been like that in Nigeria. We have not always had it clean. So even if you are being attacked, you should watch what you say. Because everyone is just picking on everything anybody says. Everybody is just picking on everything everybody says. What Oluomo said 2 days ago was like, bam! How dare you threaten people's life and direct? How dare you? And people condemned him. And now, what everybody has been saying that they are saying they won't vote for Gbadebo is because his mom is Igbo, and people are saying Lagos does not belong to anybody, and that is why they are saying they are not going to vote for him. And you, knowing that fully,
this video is calling out the chairman of Henshaw local government area, Rasheedat Adu. You came here this morning. You came to rile the people from your local government against me. I don't know what I did to you, maybe because I told you of the last time. You came here, you were issuing instructions to you. Maybe you thought I don't hear Yoruba, and one of them said they will slap me. Then one gentleman in Afro with glasses came later and started pointing at me. So you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be so ashamed of yourself. I'm calling you out, Rasheedat Adu. You should be very, very ashamed of yourself. And this is a note to you. You don't even know anything. This country, this Lagos, belongs to everybody. It doesn't matter that the local government is down the road from here. You come here and you rile people, and your people are shouting slogans here in this place. Take note. Take note. I thought your brain was sharper than that. I thought you... This video is calling out the chairman of Henshaw local government area, Rasheedat Adu. You came here this morning. You came to rile the people from your local government against me. I don't know what I did to you, maybe because I told you of the last time. You came here, you were issuing instructions to you. Maybe you thought I don't hear Yoruba. And one of them said they will slap me. Then one gentleman in Afro with glasses came later and started pointing at me. So you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be so ashamed of yourself. I'm calling you out, Rashidat Adu. You should be very, very ashamed of yourself. And this is a note to you. You don't even know anything. This country, this Lagos, belongs to everybody. It doesn't matter that the local government is down the road from here. You come here and you rile people, and your people are shouting slogans here in this place. Take notes. Take notes. I thought your brain was sharper than that.
Some of us, that have been campaigning for peace in Lagos State, campaigning for transparency in Lagos State, campaigning for true leadership in Lagos State, you have just let us down by this, your attitude. You understand? Your statement by saying Lagos does not belong to anybody. This is something that we know has been causing problem, and then you have added to it. Do you understand? You have added to it. You, Henshaw. I'm disappointed, totally disappointed in you, because everybody will come after you for what you have just said. And, like I said, our son, Vivo, you are putting more trouble in his baskets. Do you understand? Let it be a level ground for everybody to go and perform their rights. Let them go vote, choose whoever you want to choose. People are writing it. Kate was rigged out of Cross River primary election. Yeah. Do you understand? Thank you, Chioma King. Yorubas are lovely people, ready to embrace and welcome visitors. Thank you, Chioma. I'm sure you are not Igbo. And look at the way you're writing. That is what we want. You can't say, Yoruba now. It belongs to the Yoruba people. Abi? You coming out to say things like this will always, aggravate issues, bring out unnecessary fights, and by what you have just said, then you will see all these talks coming out immensely now. Okay, look at it now. Everywhere in Lagos, we are still calling on INEC because I know, that it's not been right, and it's not only for Igbos, for everybody.
This
do you understand?
Is calling out the chairman.
Wait, Kate, I've seen your own. We have heard you. Okay, Kate, we have heard you. This is wrong. Totally, I condemn it in totality. And like every other thing, I want artists in it. They are all here. We want everybody to come and vote. Come outside. Come and vote and vote. And vote. Vote, not fight. It's for the free and fair. You can pay for already. And then we've had reports of, voting going wrong in some places. Look at, this is our son, Badebo. Is our son. Yes. It's Omeko. Bye-bye Omeko ni. Because his mother is
Igbo. We're going to take that money and give it directly to the people. Because it's time for the people to enjoy.
So how credible is the Beavers and the IRF?
We are going to know based on the electronic transmission of votes that happens here. We got an injunction. All that money that Alpha Beta is taking, we're going to take that money and give it directly to the people. Because it's time for the people to enjoy.
So how credible is the Beavers and the IRF?
We are going to know based on the electronic transmission of votes that happens here. We got an injunction. All that money.
Yeah. So he's preaching that all the money from Alphabeta that the Lagos State they are making, they are going to use it on the people. So that is his own. Do you understand? So let's listen to others.
Got out his phone, and then they started intimidating the man. And they tried to take his phone from him.
This is reports.
The man refused. This is an elderly man. That man is nothing less than, at least, you understand? They intimidated him, slapped him, took his phone from him. Next thing, they scattered the whole table and said that everybody should go and start flogging people up and down. Start flogging people anyhow. Look at, you see.
Huh?
This is not funny.
It's not funny. And you guys knew what you were doing. That's why you moved that polling unit.
What you guys are doing. Why would you move a polling unit from a closed area to a rural area? Let's go.
Okay.
How do you move a polling unit from a closed area to a rural area where talks are everywhere?
Talks are everywhere. Just one policeman. Only one policeman, and the man was there looking. Now that's not even the one. that even pained me. So then I scattered the place. We're now moving out. As we're moving, my friend that was with me missed her way. So he brought out his phone, and then they started. One guy, a random guy, started chasing him and beating him, saying that he's an Igbo man, that he should go back to Anambra to go and vote. Who does that? Who does that? And this boy was telling me, let's go. Now this my friend, because you guys are evil. You guys are evil. You guys are evil. You knew what you were doing. They now start beating him up. They slapped him. They used the leg of the white table to start wiping him. Another person used tire rubber to start whipping him. What did he do?
Just to go and cast a vote.
What did he do? What did that boy do? Look at it. They don't stop hugging your heart. One guy, a random guy's neck. You guys are. I'm ashamed. It's not because I trusted you people in the first place, so because after the presidential election, it's not like I trusted you guys. But you guys are absolute. God forgive me that I'm using swear words. I get to my polling unit and I find out that they moved us from a very safe place that we were voting before. They now moved us to a rural area. That's not, that's fine, no? We get there. The queue, everything was going peacefully. Next thing, towels started hanging around there. Now, if you bring out your phone to even make a call, they start beating you up. My friend who was coming with me, I was now looking for him. There's a guy, my friend's husband, they slapped him. Why? Because he brought out his phone. They slapped him and told him to get out. Now, another man was looking neck. You guys.
INEC, this is calling on INEC.
Anyway, I'm going home. I'm no superhero. So I'm going to my house.
You leave everything on God.
I'm going to my house. Because this is rubbish. You guys should stay safe out there. Bye.
Like I said, as big events unfold, we'll always let you know. The reports we're, gathering is that, people are not allowed to vote in some places. Where, for instance, in this place now, they said, you can hear what the lady said, that, they were not allowed to even use phone and everything. So, they're not allowed to use phone and all that. And it's going on. We know. Do you get me? And that is why everyone, we are calling on the INEC, Nigerian police, to please look into this and ensure that people's lives are safe out there. Because when our talks are actually attacking people. And almost statements will be held for this. Because that day, 2 days ago, we saw him, telling people to go and do the needful. So people are still holding on to that. Like I said, any one of them, I will not come and tell lies. Do you understand? What? Bisoye. You remember Bisoye? His life in Lagos. I'm a go pataki. But me ò lè rí gbé dáadáa mo to en to send sí mi ó ṣe send do dáadáa Anyways, let's go to another one. That's Bisoye. We remember Bisoye, the guy that was fighting against injustice in Lagos. He became part of the people in Lagos State. He has said it's because he wants good governance. So, look at
flogged out like a common criminal. Look at my neck. Flogged out, and I was just I didn't cause any trouble. I was just standing at the almost voting, and they came out with canes and flogged me out. I've been flogged out of my unit, flogged out of my Onowale Street, Solo 17. Flogged out like a common criminal. Look at my neck. Flogged out, and I was just I didn't cause any trouble. I was just standing at the almost voting, and they came out with canes and flogged me out. I've been flogged out of my unit, flogged out of my Onowale Street, Solo.
See, we are just giving out reports, and this is another one. This one came to steal ballot box. Oh, what ballot box loading dini? So, what's he? Ballot box loading dini. Do you understand? So, we're just giving you reports, situation reports, and that is our daddy. Daddy has gone out to cast his votes. That's Tinubu and his wife, President-elect of Nigeria, and his wife. I want to cast votes more. So as they do us, now we dey show now. As they sweet us, now we dey show. And this is another Nollywood actress.
It's 8:30 a.m. and we're set up, as you can see, fully set up here. Everything is completely organized. All the polling units are here. But INEC has said they are not coming into VGC. They're going to set up on the Express. Like, I don't understand. Why would we, thousands of people in here to vote, and then you want us to go to the Express? This has never happened before. They're saying they're not coming in. So please tag INEC. Tell them we're all set up, we're here, we're waiting, and they said this is our polling unit. This is where we voted the last time. And welcome. Every election cycle we're here. Now they said they are going to the Express to set up, and we should all come out to the Express to meet them. How would thousands of people vote at the Express? Does that even make any sense? Please, INEC. Please now. We thought we were not going to have any drama this time. Please, let's do it. Okay, guys. So it's 8:30 a.m.
This is Lekki VGC, and we have seen reports from another actress, Omoni Oboli. Omoni Oboli too, we saw her action during the last election. We saw that, she complained of intimidation, she complained of harassment, she complained of all these things, and the same thing, she's still complaining today that, they have taken the ballot papers and everything. They said they should go and vote outside their estate. Who does that for real? If you have set that place up for that election, why taking it out if you don't have any ulterior motive? So let's hear other ones. So Kate Henshaw's statement was uncalled for. It was not necessary, and it will incite violence, and this is not necessary. This is not what we want now, not even now. Let's hear my mommy.
I'll go back and go and have my breakfast.
What are your expectations for this election?
Well, I hope the turnout will be more. The turnout was very good here last time, but I hope it will even be more than it was last time. And my expectation is that it should be peaceful, there should be no intimidation.
That's it. And this is real America.
Everything right with INEC this time.
Also, are there any lessons that we should have learned from the last elections?
Well, the lessons is that
Adiola, that's what I'm showing everything. Do you understand, Adiola?
I hope that they've gotten their act together this time.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
I'm just going through Adiola, Akinyele, Akindobeliti. Yes, I understand your point, and that is what I'm reporting live. I'm not, but what I said is what Kate Henshaw, the statement she made, could cause problem, because that is the one that's causing problem for Gbadebo as at now, because of that singular statement that Lagos does not belong to anybody. If not, nobody will, start raising eyebrow about his maternal background. Who cares? He's a Lagosian, as far as I'm concerned, And this is our man, Macaroni, said, please come out, cast and defend your votes. Yes, Macaroni. And this is another polling vote.
No, hold on. Please, hold on. Madam, what's your name again? Madam, please, madam, what's your name again? What's your name again, please? What's your name again? What's your name again? Let me get your name. Let me get your name so that I will, so that they will know that this is the instruction. Wait, are you going to accredit at the polling unit?
We are going to the rank center. That is where the network is from.
No. Hold on. Please, hold on. Madam, what's your name again? Madam, please, madam, what's your name again? What's your name again, please?
On this one now, you could see people demanding that, okay, they have come to vote and you're saying they are not going to count the votes there, that all the votes will be taken out to another place. And this is not what INEC told everybody. They said, look, everywhere you vote, they are going to count your votes there. So they are demanding, you know, the electorate are saying, no, we want to know where our votes are going. You are supposed to count the votes here. You're telling us you can't count it here. So they're asking questions. Yes. So what is the situation here? Why do they not want to count the votes where people are? Do you understand? Yes. What's happening in the East? Leave Lagos alone. You guys are too toxic. Okay, Omobola Ali. Yes. Let them, people's opinion matters. And that's why we are bringing it out for them. You know, this is another one. I can't to shell it now. I want witchcraft in the Jagbo. Jagbo.
You will say the number, not to go back, put your late votes. Live station here.
They said, in this is Okota. Look at Okota.
Here, we're not allowed to vote. Once you get to the gate, they ask you if you are from Lagos State. Once you're not from Lagos State East, you will say the number, not to go back, put your late votes. Live station here, Okota Primary School.
Did you hear that?
Nobody is voting.
This one is in Okota.
Primary School here. We're not allowed to vote. Once you get to the gate, they ask you.
This is one, they said Okota Primary School, report from Okota Primary School. They say people, thugs are out there. They are asking people, if you're not from Lagos State, if you are Igbo, you are Anambra, you are this, you are that, you can't come in to vote. So they are asking people at the entrance of the voting, polling units, that if you're not a Lagosian, please don't come. If you're not a Yoruba speaking person, don't come. Do you understand? So that's the report from Okota. At Okota, yes. This is another polling unit. We are going to
transmit the election at the collation center. And so we are not transmitting it here at the polling unit today. Who told you? Who told you this? Who sent you? Who sent that? Who told you this, please? Please, let us take it easy with him. They've given him instructions.
NYSC.
That is what he said his SPO told him. This is what Guinea did.
When did he or she tell you this?
What's the name of
When you result to the organization, we are required to enter a certain password. When we request that password, also when they will the result will not be uploaded.
Okay, they didn't give you the password.
Give us the password.
Oh,
we can't do anything.
This is Ayeto Primary School, Agoda. And this is what our presiding officers are telling us this morning. That they were given the instruction not to upload results from the polling unit. The code was not given to them. The SBO told them that they are not going to upload from the polling unit.
Okay, we're fine. Let's go. Let's go.
This is another polling unit where the coppers, we can see our youth coppers, that, you know, I just pray, I cover them with the blood of Jesus, that the Lord will be with them and protect them, because they are just doing their own job as young lads that are out of the university, and they have to serve their father's land, and they are there now, and they said, people are asking them questions. Why can't we upload here? And they said, no, it's from the above. They said, no, we can't upload it. We have not been given the code to even upload. So they cannot do it. Whose fault? It's not their own fault. They are just carrying out instructions from their bosses, you know. So let's look at another one. As the election they go, as they sweet them, they pain them. As they pain them, they sweet them. And this is Babajide Sanwo-Olu and his wife. Omobola Ali. Let me pin you. I want to pin you, Ali. That's the incumbent governor of Lagos State.
I'm told that they came right on time, and voting is on. I think it's a time for us as a people to see and to understand that this process is not meant to be a process of violence.
Thank you, Governor.
Election that leads to a democratic process is the best form of a validation of what true democracy should be about. And so I want to reiterate again that this contest is about peace, it's about progress, it's about prosperity for our states and our country at large. And I want you all, gentlemen of the press, to continue to preach and to advocate for everyone to have the right to be able to express themselves freely, fairly, and transparently. I'm indeed happy driving here this morning that everywhere in the city looks calm. But there are a few disturbing videos that we also see where some parties, I'm told that they were doing one or two things which it's not verifiable, so I'm not going to talk about it. Right? But truly, really, it's just to say that I'm excited and I'm happy to be here. And I want to ask that all of our voters, all of our citizens should just remain vigilant. You know, if you see anything, say something, and just all let's come out, you know, and exercise our right freely, devoid of any form of acrimony or any form of protest or any form of intimidation. That is not acceptable as a government. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, mo fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa pé àti débì ètò ọlọ́dẹ ti fún wa lórí ọ̀fẹ́ láti dìbò. Ẹ rí i pé ìbò yẹn ó lọ wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ bó ti jẹ́ pé àwọn oníròyìn ẹ pọ̀ gan-an, ó yé mi bó ṣe rí. Èyí tá à ń ṣe yìí kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kó fa jàgídíjàgan. Ètò ìdìbò ó jẹ́ ẹ̀tọ́ gbogbo ọmọ ìlú Èkó, gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà láti lè ṣe tó máa lọ wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ọ́rọ́ tí ò ní sí jà, tí ò ní sí ìtẹ̀jẹ̀sílẹ̀, tí ò ní sí jàgídíjàgan. Ká máa ṣe tó ń bí that. I'm told that they came right on time. And
yeah, we have seen the Lagos State, the incumbent governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, addressing the people. You understand? I watched Chioma's video the other time where she has accused the governor of being quiet and, you know, not talking about the violence going on, and which they believe is being perpetrated by the ruling people's talks, you know, so the ruling party's talks. So Babajide Sanwo-Olu, our governor, has come out to address the issue. He knows, he said he's aware of some people, some places that things are not going on well. But for where he is, it is doing well. So, like I said, it's our own joy to have a good, clean election, and I will not be part of anybody to no election bodo da, God forbid. Obodo da Leko, because Eko Wengele, Eko is my place now. I got palace. Look at Nigerian police. Look at them. Look at them. You will die there. You will die there. Don't give him any first aid. You will die there. No, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's stupid people. This is Agbo Palace way. They are saying thugs are attacking them in Agbo Palace. One person has been shot dead. One person has been shot dead. One person has been shot dead. God. One person has been shot dead. Jesus Christ. Agbo Palace way. No, not to shoot him. Take them away! Yes, take them! Take them, let me go acting on the bed. Take them away, stupid people. Oh, but release the dog on them! Release the dog on them! See, I'm even not to be not. Look at somebody on the floor.
You go down here today.
That's violence. I'm not sure that. So that's Agbo Palace way. This person said they've shot a thug in Agbo Palace. People are fighting for their lives. This is absolutely chaotic, eyewitness says. So you see now that's Agbo Palace way. A thug has been shot dead by the residents of Agbo Palace way. They feel, no, we won't take any intimidation. So, another one.
We are
police.
Government officers, armed thugs. It's clear. The thugs have been
police.
5 pop-action guns have been recovered. And the thugs have been detained. We did warn from the onset that we will not tolerate talking, we will not tolerate smashing of ballot boxes, and we will come down hard on anyone who violates the Electoral Act and guidelines issued by INEC for the conduct of this election. So these ones that were arrested have already
So the police said they have arrested some alleged party agents arrested by. Did you hear that now? Look at alleged party agents arrested by police officers with more than 300 PVC, cash and different polling unit party agents tag at Agbado Oke Aro Ogun State. Ogun State in Lagos State.
Hi. Please call this voice, I beg. You don't need time. I need that one, so get out of this office. Get out of this office. Get out of this office. Where? No, be wait. Get out of this office. Get out of this office. Come and say that. They are no part of us. They are no more part of us. Leave that one. Leave that one. They are no more part of us. When you are here, you are not the right to us. We have been doing what we like this. We have been waiting for days like this for you to retire. We are not creating well to us. Yes. We manage you. We manage. We let you today. We manage you. Get out of this office. Please come out your office. Get out of this office.
So this one, I don't know. Moment senior police officer was forced to come out of hospital to hand over. Emma Boyle to me. Moment as A senior police officer was forced out of office recently for refusing to hand over to the next in-line office after retirement. Oh, retirement.
Okay, guys, so it's 8:30.
We have heard that. And then there's another violence here. You can see somebody injured. So it's all about the election.
Look at this man, brother. He was seriously injured in the polling unit.
In his own polling unit. He was seriously injured in his own polling unit.
Oh my God.
Injured or beaten.
Oh, Baba, everybody will see this one. I got to video this man well, you upload that to my laptop. Guy. Yeah, sorry.
So that's election 2023 governorship election in Lagos State. This is what, and this is PDP talk. Rivers State. Today I went to my polling unit to perform my civic rights. APC talks followed me to my polling booth, insisting that I vote APC. Of course, I refused and voted my preferred candidate. After much struggle to tear my ballot paper in front, they tore my ballot paper in front of me. She wanted to say they tore her ballot paper in front of the already bought over security men and INEC. No jury security agents. This one, she's reporting. Her name is Uzodinma Lucy Ugodo. She said, you know, she went to vote and they were asking her if she doesn't vote for APC, and they tore her PVC in front of her. Look at her. That's her there, you know. Afterwards, my clothes were torn and I got beaten up. I'm alive and well. Thank God. They threatened to kill me when they see me in town. Well, now God gets all man life and we all die at some point. But while alive, nobody will bully me into supporting evil. I will fight with my last drop of blood, says a young lady. That's her there. We have seen her. Intimidation and harassment is part of what has been reported, you know. So, this is this is Babatunde Fashola, our ex-governor. This is Iponri local government. That's where our ex-governor Fashola is voting, you know, casting his own vote. That's Fashola election. Governor, you know, our governor, we have seen it before.
I'm excited and I'm happy to be here. And I want to ask that all of our voters, all of our citizens should just remain vigilant. You know, if you see anything, say something, and just all let's come out, you know, and exercise our right freely, devoid of any form of harassment, any form of protest, or any form of intimidation. Good. That is not acceptable.
Thank you, Governor. Tell them. Governor. Yes, Federal High Court Abuja has ordered the Independent National Electoral. This is a statement that's just coming up. Federal High Court Abuja has ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission to electronically transmit the results of the 18th of March governorship and House of Assembly election in line with regulations and guidelines. Justice Obiora Egwatu, in a judgment on Friday, also ordered the use of the bimodal voters accreditation system to upload scanned copy of the EC8A to the INEC and result viewing portal immediately after the completion of all polling units voting and results procedure in Akwa Ibom. But I think it goes everywhere, you know.
Money says do not come out to vote. We operate secret ballots. If I'm going out to go and vote, and somebody is saying, "Are you voting for me?" I say yes. And I get to the booth. I top print another party. I'm not going to show anybody my ballot paper. Nobody is knowing what I've done. Nobody is knowing the person I voted for. That is by the way. The second thing is, this evening I think the person involved, MC Oluomo himself, I saw a video again with one, is it Mama, Mama, one evil woman too, that whose name was mentioned in his video, this debunking that threats, that it is not true, it's just a joke, and he's joking to a particular, he's making a joke with some particular woman, and the woman too came up to say it is not so, they are just train banters and it's a joke. So let us take it as a joke, like you said. One, if somebody is saying you do not come out to vote, we operate secret ballots. If I'm going out to go and vote,
come and I go vote for you. But when my neighbor come in and say, "Mommy, for social media," I surprised though. I surprised. I thought was say last night in the latest a celebrity. Thank God say me say I don't become celebrity. My people, and they will. I mean, the more if they name, if they mean the more, I think I don't know. Only chicken coaching, I am. I am say, oh, I'm the mama to put and see the place now. And they go my from time to time. And they go in them. And they go me and do other teaching. Oh, the best may go my and they go my to go. But also, one way there. See now, many more 3 hours on social media. Then they come down. Ihe gara m ihe ọzọ, ihe mfere na social media, ọ bụ ihe ọzọ. Dịka ụmụnne m ụmụnna m, ọwụkwa otu akọ dị, ọmụwa ka ọ na-aba. Ndewo unu eluigwe, ọwụkwa otu a MC shiri niile ya.
Please, ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, màmá tí mo dárúkọ ní meeting.
Come and I go vote for you.
Ìyàṣùkùdì, tó bá di fóòtì fún mi máa wọlé, èmi ń jókì ní o. O jẹ́jẹ́ ní ìbò kankan o, ẹ lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn ìbò mi lóṣòdì pátá, ẹ lọ wádìí níbẹ̀, wọ́n máa sọ fún yín pé mi ò jẹ́ tí èèyàn kankan. Ìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ta ṣe tán yẹn gan, ẹ jọ ra sáàmì sí, gbogbo èèyàn pàtẹ lóṣòdì ẹ lọ bèrè. Tó yẹ yín sí, ẹ má kàǹtì ọ̀rọ̀ mi, ọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ báyìí, ẹ gbé gbogbo yìí tó kù, díẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rọra ṣọ́ọ̀t, ẹ lè gbé sáyé, ọ̀tọ̀ lọ́wọ́ máa ṣọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ ẹni àfojúfẹ́ ni, má fọkàn fẹ́ ni. Thank you, ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ẹ jáde.
I saw the video again with one, is it Mama, Mama, one evil woman
that's
too,
it.
That whose name was mentioned in his video.
Like I condemned Oluomo's statement the other time because, you know, during his meeting with his men, he was saying, if you are Yashukudi, APC. And, you know, it was like a direct threat to all Igbos. And people felt, no, this is wrong. And we condemned it. As much as we can condemn Oluomo, you know, who are we not to condemn Henshaw statements? So, that's that. On the election, let's go on and see how it's going. Ikogodulile, only large turnout, and this is Governor Sanwo-Olu drove himself to the polling unit. Good for him. Come on, what is wrong with it? We are not even hearing Funke and Gendo. Are they not in this race again? Gendo and Funke. It seems you people are just being sidelined. PDP, the main opposition party in Nigeria, has just gone down like that, just like that. It's so funny. Democracy is quite happening in Nigeria now, for real. If the main opposition party is as quiet as this, Egbamiu. And this is our Chinedu.
Aside from dealing with the issues of the rights and things that have been done to try and suppress and intimidate voters, we've been getting widespread reports on voter intimidation, voter suppression from places like Koshofe, at VGC. Their INEC officials are refusing to go into the estates. They are telling the estate people to come out to the express road, which is not where the actual legal position of the polling unit should be. You have situation all over Itate and several places, Ojo, Computer Village, I'm hearing as well. There's voter suppression going on there, but we are dealing with it with our situation room and our security team to ensure that we resist all these forms of intimidation. It's very unfortunate that Lagos State has been under the rule of people that only bring about thuggery and violence every 4 years. When they had the opportunity to do well for people and actually create a voter group that would be happy to vote for them, but they always choose violence and thuggery. And by God's grace, by the end of today, the array and chokehold of violence and thuggery on Lagos State will be done.
What's your assessment of the situation here?
Anifoshe has always been a peaceful area. We are a community, we know ourselves. It's been a peaceful area. We are a community, we know ourselves. We've never really had any cause for alarm or issues. I'm very surprised about what I'm hearing about Computer Village, but a team has been sent there to try and monitor the situation and see what's going on. So I cannot use this as a benchmark to test anything. What we are looking at is in Iba, as at now, polling materials have not yet been delivered. In parts of Alimosho, polling materials have still not been delivered. Apparently, INEC officials are saying that they were not paid for the last election, so they are not going to come out to take the materials to the field, which you know is just a ploy to disenfranchise voters.
A letter has been circulating this morning that you have been replaced another time.
That is nonsense, you see. I think that is coming from the Jandor camp. I won't say the PDP camp because the PDP has dissociated itself from all of that nonsense. We went to court, at the High Court, we defeated him because we have his letter of withdrawal. That was the basis on which a supplementary election was done, a substitution election. And at the appeal court, his case was thrown out, and he never filed anything at the Supreme Court. So that case is dead and gone.
Looking at these cases of intimidation that you mentioned, what is your message now to both the stakeholders and the people themselves?
We must persevere. We can only be bullied for so long. It's time to free Lagos. It's time for a Lagos where people govern, and based on their performance, they get put back away all the Igbo voters, chase away all the non-indigens. For what? This is our Lagos. Lagos is a microcosm of Nigeria.
We went around the Keja and we actually saw some persons distributing food for electorates. Do you see it as a goodwill in this period, or you think it's inducement by
honestly, with the level of suffering that we've experienced in Nigeria so long, you know, if people are distributing rice or whatever, that's not my issue. Because if you are going to sell your goods, it's your goods, you want to sell it. The most important factor for me is the violence and intimidation. That people should be able to exercise their free will and vote for who they believe is important. My confidence is not in INEC. My confidence is in the people. That people will stand and ensure that their votes count. That's where my confidence is, and we are going to work to support them with everything that we have to ensure that that their voice is heard.
One of the issues that were raised last election were the issue of beavers, not transmission.
That's good, both of you. Well, we expect that results will be electronically transmitted. We've also gotten reports that in Osborne 2, the beavers that they brought there was already loaded. It did not start from 0-0. Right? So there are all sorts of nonsense that's currently going on.
Our election is what we are reporting. NDLA intercept party agents with hundreds of money credit cards for vote buying in Ogun State. I don't care about Ogun State. I care about my Lagos State. It's all about Lagos.
Actually, we are here and most of the words.
Abia, you say to come pe Abia. Kilo come pe Abia. Enugu, kilo come pe Enugu. Talking of Lagos State, Gary. Aliko say to come pe Eluyin àti gbọ́ pon flog lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
I can't believe what happened to me today was just like it be like what they do for film.
Na film na.
Oh, if the person come, just this people come from this angle, this will come from this angle. Make sure you attack the person, shoot the shot from this angle. Make sure you get the medium shot, close-up shot of the person, of the victim, close-up shot of the person attacking, and all of that. Get the weapons in shot. This is exactly what happened to me today. It be like film.
Hey,
let me film.
Now you like
film that they do. Now film. They do for Nigeria. It be like film.
Now wow. Chai.
One
particular guy was saying to me, Choma, we deal with you for Henshaw, so I deal with you for Henshaw. The next thing he said was, but with this one, I no deal with you. Immediately he made that statement. I told my brother, let me vote and leave this place. He was shouting. Then one other guy was saying, look at her now. This is Choma. Look at her. She's covering her face. She's tying her hair. I said, why are you shouting my name? Am I the only person coming here to vote? Why are you yelling? Why are you calling me? It wasn't up to like 2 seconds. Those guys came in. They kicked at my car. They bamboozled. In fact, hey, I took them go, okay? They chased me like a rat inside my own country.
So that's Chioma Akpota. She's an actress. She's a Nollywood actress. Akpota, she's one of our Henshaws heroes, I will call them. So she has come to share her own. She shared her own part of our experience today, and we can hear her saying that, you know, she was chased out of a polling vote units, you know. So dear noni, Nigeria decides. So today is about Lagos. This is another one. Man trying to steal ballot box apprehended. He was trying to steal. So they have arrested that one. So let's go on. Who will be the next governor of Lagos State? They have shown us 3 men. They have shown us Dendo, the incumbent governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and Gbadebo Vivo votes. So who is your next governor?
Oh, my name is
Nigerians.
They came earlier.
I don't want
are you going to accredit?
Keyamo cast his vote in Delta. I don't care. I'm from Lagos State. This is Omole Lele. This is Omole Estate. Lagos State. What be Ebo life? Ebo in Omole. Ole Pamila yo laye. Ole Pamila yo. Pamila yo. That is Omole Estate in Lagos State. A sacrifice was seen at the entrance of the voting units where people will go in the morning to vote. They saw Ori Eran Latotoyi. Tí wọ́n fi gbé ẹbọ kanta, ẹbọ kambi, ẹbọ kabiti, tí ń gba ikú láyà. Wọ́n ṣòro fọ́mọdé yìí o. We heard of the Oro that they were saying they were going to do Oro, you know. Anyways, it's all about election 2023, you know. I'm not sure we'll find your mother in
Good morning, everybody. So, I'm presently at my house now because we were chased out of the polling unit in Falana Street, Ejigbo, Lagos. They brought canes to the polling unit and they chased everybody out. They said if we were not voting. Good morning, everybody. So, I'm presently at my house now.
This is another report from a lady from Ejigbo. She said she was chased out of a polling booths in Ejigbo. So we don't know who she wants to vote for, if it is Labour Party, if it is PDP, or if it is APC. But she said she was chased out. So on this now, it's a clear one. We don't know who chased her out, but she said she was chased out of a place. So let's hear again. Did she mention?
I'm presently at my house now because we were chased out of the polling unit in Falana Street, Ejigbo, Lagos. They brought canes to the polling unit and they chased everybody out. They said if we were not voting. Good morning.
So we don't know because they cut us short. So we don't know if they said if you're not voting for APC or PDP. So we don't know who she is talking about, you know. And this is the youths. Told voters not to come out if they are not voting for APC. This happened in Oshodi, Isolo. Can you listen? They said, people are just reporting, they said the people on the streets, thugs came out to chase people out, you know. Wow. So we don't know if it is true, and we don't know, and I'm not going to broadcast what it's not, you know, but they said that was what we heard, you know, that people were chased out. A lot party soon, in Nigerian police officers living on duty at the polling unit. A lot party soon, polling unit, a yeman cow. Police. Police it is soon, oh, yeah, me. Can you imagine? Nigeria, my country, a policeman sleeping on duty with his gun, and he has his gun with him in a polling unit. But this is not Lagos, I'm sure, because they were speaking all English. So I'm sure it's not Lagos anyways. This is another one. Here, they have shot a thug in Ago. Yes, that I've said that. Victoria Island, Victoria Garden City, people are seated well. This is Victoria Garden City, where Shoma was complaining.
They insist that they're not going inside. We don't know why they don't want to go inside. We don't know why. But we're still waiting. Everybody's supposed to go back inside VGC to the original voting pool point inside VGC. We are still waiting. INEC staffs have refused to go inside so that voting can commence. They stop at the gates. Everybody's not sanitized. Nobody's doing anything. No voting as of now. Staff sitting down. They've refused to go inside VGC.
So this is VGC. That has been the problem since morning. VGC, they have not been allowed to go in to vote. So people are asking you, INEC, please look into VGC. Nigerian police, look into VGC. What is happening in VGC? People want to come and cast their votes. Let them go and vote. Yes, that is VGC, you know. So, who becomes the next governor of Lagos State? This is another place. Where's this one?
They started chasing people, they came with arms, they started chasing everybody around. Do you understand me? So they refuse people from voting. And this is disenfranchisement. Do you understand me? Let them vote, let them allow others to do their voting. And that's the problem. They don't want others to vote. They came here, they pursued the INEC officials, they carried the beavers away, and they started stoning people from voting. This is not acceptable. We are Nigerians. We want to vote. Let them allow us to vote. The practice of voting is irrelevant. The only thing we want to do is vote. Vote. I am not looking at anyone. You don't have choices. You are so my back. See her. The
I don't know why FCC is sponsoring talks every day. Why?
Anyways, that is where is this place now? Let's see where this is happening. This is happening right in Okota Taiwo Street, Okota. They said Taiwo Street, Okota, that people, you know, we're not allowed to go in to vote if you're not APC, that they're being beaten, you know, that the APC people are doing it. I don't know how far that is true, but that is what we are hearing. Labour Party agents beaten by alleged APC talk that she knows. Another one, look at this one. This person is crying that APC beat her up.
Now they begin to beat me this money. Share my time to away. Now I don't do them anything. Junior come carry leg. Beat me for West. Papa come and beat me. I don't do them anything.
Ilu wolele.
Now they begin to beat me this money.
Ah, Moluti won't jaff. If you are not a Lagosian, if it is not about Lagos, don't come and we want only Lagos news.
And your political agents, they are aware of it. We are not uploading.
We are not uploading. We have heard that. Yeah, they're saying
that money that
INEC. You guys.
So for now, that is the. For now, that is the little I can, you know, I can see that we can share. We hope this election goes well. For some places, they have not started casting their votes like VGC and that we have seen. And for some that we have seen, there is so much violence going on. So this is not what we want. What we want is one Nigeria, one Lagos, that we all can speak in one voice, free of violence and intimidation. That is what we want. Do you understand? And like I said earlier on, what Kate Henshaw said this morning was uncalled for, was careless, and I hope she will take it back and apologize to Lagosians. We have accommodated non-indigenous in Lagos. We have lived happily all through our lives. I am from Lagos Island, Isaleku, Ashogbon Street number 59. That's where I'm from. Go down to Idumota, go down to Ibuteru. You will see Igbos selling medicines. We call them drugs, not hard drugs, sorry. I mean tablets. They come there. That's where they sell it. And we have known them. They sell Panadol. We have accommodated them for a very long time. And we have lived peacefully all through our lives in Lagos State. So, and for them, for Kate Henshaw to come and say nobody owns Lagos is part of the problem, is giving our own candidates, our own son, favor votes. So please, 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 let's be mindful of what we say at this crucial time. Oluomo himself, you know, said nasty one, and they had come out to say, even if he's lying, he has come out to say he didn't say that. He didn't mean that. So please, everybody, let's keep, every one of you, please, Nigerians, Ejo, any Lagosians, that is my own Lagos. That is where what I'm talking about. Ejo Tori Olorun, be careful out there. Be careful out there. Be careful out there. If you feel the situation is not too conducive for you, please go home. Go and rest. You can still go back and see if the talks are not out there. You can still perform your rights as a citizen of Nigeria, as a Lagosian, as a resident of Lagos State. So please, but if you feel it is too dangerous, stay indoor. And for you talks out there, people that they are being used as talks, I just pity you. See one dead already on the floor in Okota. You could see that is how people will lose their lives for nothing. For politicians who do not care. For politicians who do not know you. You will just waste your lives. So please warn your children. Let them stay indoor. The youths, you are our tomorrow. Don't let them use you for choggery. Don't let them use you for ballot snatching. Please, please, and please. Thank you so much. As it goes on, I'll be coming back to show us. Thank you. I wish Lagos all the best.